Hello and welcome back to another Cosmetic preview video. My name's Lumen and in today's video we're going to be looking at the Temtem Tamer Pass and the in-game store. This is something that has been ruffling a lot of feathers over the past day or two. It's made a lot of people angry. The game is actually currently being review bombed on Steam because of the Battle Pass in a full price game. And yeah, I mean, rightfully people are just a little peeved. It makes sense. So we're going to discuss that in this video, but I'm also going to be showing you the Battle Pass, or as it's called in this game, the Tamer Pass, what's in it, what you get for it, the kind of value you can expect, all the rest that's included in it, and then also the in-game store and how that's going to be working in the game. So let's jump in. I'm going to tell you, as I usually do, check the timestamps out if you want to jump to any specific part of the discussion, and please leave comments, let me know what you think. Tell me your thoughts. It's actually kind of important because on videos like this, oftentimes the devs do see this kind of content and they do see this kind of discussion, and they come, they look what the people are saying and they take it to heart. So if you have anything to say, speak your heart. Tell me, tell them how you feel. With that all out of the way, let's jump in. First things first. I understand why this whole thing is making people angry. A quick history lesson on Temtem. It actually came out it must be almost 3 years ago, and it came out with the price point of around $20, just under $20 actually. It was pretty cheap, it was really good value, but at the time there wasn't all that much content in the game, right? It wasn't nearly as much as there is right now. And then steadily over time, new updates were released and the game's price point got higher and higher and higher. Now, from that 20, we're all the way up at $45 for the full game. We are at the 1.0 release now. All the content that was promised is out. As far as I know, I don't know if they missed anything here or there, but the game is far bigger than it was back then. Now, it is also an MMO. It's an online game, right? There are servers that the devs need to maintain. There is a whole lot of live service stuff that's happening with events being added to the game, with, I'm assuming, free content being added over time. And this is a very important point to make. If they carry on developing the game in the way that they've been developing it, and they carry on releasing free updates, and they keep basically supporting the game over the next months and years, I think that $45 is going to be well spent. You will get a ton of content, a huge amount of replayability, you will get a lot to do, plus you have the promise of future content. However, if in the next week or two, or month or two, we get an announcement that they're working on a paid expansion or DLC for the game, I think that might sour the moods a little bit. That might be kind of, well, I want to say it might be kind of scummy even. Because they just added some in-game currency that you can buy with real money, and they just added a battle pass, and the in-game store is stocked full of items and all that stuff. You know, that's not something they want to be doing. So if it goes the one way, the former, that's fantastic. But if they start wanting to charge for extra DLC, you know, extra content in the game, that would suck tremendously. So I understand that people will be unhappy and unimpressed by this, and I suppose worried by these additions and these changes that have been made. But I think that this is one of those situations where we're going to have to see how it plays out. You're going to have to make yourself heard, and I suppose that review bombing the game and having every single negative review be about the Battle Pass and the in-game currency, that's a decent way of doing it. They're going to notice that for sure, because the game actually has a mixed review rating on Steam right now, and that's a big deal. That's a really big deal, you know? You look at a game with like over 30,000 reviews or something like that, and if it's at mixed, you second guess yourself when you're going to buy that, right? That's how you get your voice to be heard. So, I mean, while it's not always the greatest way to communicate, it is at least effective. Let's hope the devs are watching, let's hope they're listening, and let's hope that they can put players' minds at ease in some way, shape, or form, because there's clearly unrest in the community. Now, with that out of the way, I'm just going to say one more time, I think that a Battle Pass and the cosmetic rewards from it and the in-game store and all that stuff can definitely work. It just needs to be done right. Has it been done right? Let's jump in and have a look. I think we're going to start with just having a look at the currency that they've added. It's called Novas. The way it works is you purchase the Novas with real money. Bundles of them. Now, at first glance, it seems pretty standard fare. I can't really give you an exact amount that it'll cost in dollars or euros or pounds or anything like that, but I can say it's about $5 for 500. It's about $10 for 1,000, or in this case 1,100. It's about $25 for the 3,000, and so on and so forth. Right? So it's about 100 equals $1. It's around that much. My conversion with South African rands here might be a little off, but that's around what the cost seems to be. Right? So these you can just buy with real money, and then you can spend them on the in-game store over here, which we'll have a look at in just a little bit. And you can also spend them on the Tamer Pass, right? The Tamer Pass, you have a free track, you have a premium track, you have to buy the premium track with the Novas, and as is always the case, they will never give you a bundle that's 750. Instead, they give you 1,000 bundle. And then you'll spend that 750, you'll still have the 250, or at least because they give you 1,100, you'll have 350 left that you can spend on other stuff or save. And then I want to also just point out something that's incredibly important here. And this is honestly, if the devs are watching, this is something you need to change, because this is actually hurting you. This is really hurting you. It says here, yeah, you get some rewards, you get weekly quests, and then you get 700 Novas back. But then, right there, it says it costs 750. Oh my god. You see that, you panic. You're like, what, 50? 50 short? I won't earn enough back to get the next one? So, if we assume the next one's going to cost 750 as well, we won't get enough to buy the next one. Oh my god, that's not worth it. No, I'm out. Alt F4. God. You know, that's how people are going to feel about that. But that's not the case. It's wrong. That's why I'm saying they have to change that. So you get an extra 750 Novas back. But in the free track, there's another 300. I've done the math like 10 times. I'm sure about this. It's true. You get 1,000 Novas for completing the entire Battle Pass. So there's 700 in here. And then there's another 300 in the free track. There's the 1, there's the 2, and there's the 3, right? And then the rest are in the premium track. So it is super important to note that you do get more than enough when you purchase the premium Tamer Pass to buy the next one. You actually get extra. You get extra. So if you'll allow me to do some quick math, we go over here to the store. You buy your Novas, you get 1,000, you get the 100 bonus, that's 1,100, right? Then you come over here to the Tamer Pass, you get the premium, you buy it, that will give you basically 350 spare. You will have 350 left, right? After you've purchased this, you'll have that 350 balance just chilling over here. Then, when you complete the full Tamer Pass, if you complete the full Tamer Pass, and we'll talk about how you can do that in just a moment, but if you complete the full Tamer Pass, you get another 1,000. Then you have 1,350, right? So then, if you spend another 750 on the next Tamer Pass, that will leave you with, let's do the math, about 600, not about, exactly 600 Novas for yourself. So if you sort of just put that 750 away and save it for the next one, you have 600 left to spend. It's actually not a terrible, deal. I mean, yes, you spend in money on in-game cosmetics that you don't need to spend money on in a full-price game. God, I know, it's 2022 though. It's gonna happen, unfortunately. We're looking if it's fair, we're looking if it's sort of humane in a way. And I want to say, yeah, it's actually a pretty decent system. It's not terrible. And again, if they stick with a 750 price point, you will have, if you buy that $10 bundle, you will have 600 left, plus you'll have enough to purchase the next one. So that's just, it's important to note that before you even think about the rest of it. This is deceiving though, and they gotta do something about this, like really soon. They have to. I don't know if they need to add a little asterisk here, or put some small text in here, or change that to 1,000. I don't know, but this is gonna turn people away. Like legit, people will just Alt F4 out of this damn game if they see this, because that's scummy. you know? It's not good. But it's not actually, because that's just a miscommunication. So, there you go. That's how it works if you want to buy it. Now, I'm also going to, before I even just look at the items here, I'm going to tell you how you earn the experience in here. And I'm also going to say that it would help me greatly, tremendously, if you guys could weigh in on how quick or how slowly this Tamer Pass levels. Now, this is something that devs oftentimes revisit multiple times throughout the launches of their games and the launches of these battle passes. It's something that they will always revisit to try and tinker with, to make sure it's not too fast, not too slow, not too easy, not too hard. But as it stands right now, you get weekly challenges here, but they only unlock once you finish the main campaign. I have criticism where this is concerned. I think it is far less satisfying buying something like a premium pass and not being able to really do anything with it until the end game. I realize 100% that there will be ways to earn this experience as you play earlier in the game, but if I had to give some input where this is concerned, I'd say give the brand new players something to do. Because right now, as it stands, for the most part, your main source of experience for the Battle Pass comes from weekly challenges, it comes from PvP, tournaments like lair runs, dojo wars, dojo parks, defeating things called arch tamers, Tamer's Paradise stuff, basically ranked matches, things that you do in the end game. And yes, I understand that as it stands right now, the current Temtem community, it's been going for a long time. It's pretty like set in stone. A lot of people playing this game, right? And they did not get wiped when the game launched, which I will add, and this is just a little extra from me, which is going to be a very unpopular opinion. I think they should have wiped the game for launch, and they should have been clear about it early on already. They were never going to do it, though. It was never going to happen. I feel like they should have wiped the game for launch, but it was never going to happen. It would have added so much more hype, so much more excitement, and so much more everything else. But they didn't do that. The game and the big dogs are all still playing at their max level, and that's that. But now the 1.0 release for the game only added, you know, some extra content for the hardcore players that have long gone reached max level and captured all the Temtem. It only added a little bit. For them, the Tamer Pass is a big deal because it's what they're going to be doing, you know? They've done everything else. This is what they're doing. For a brand new player starting fresh, this is not such a big deal. But, you know, the brand new player starting fresh, that's the guy that you want to stick with this, right? So you want them to buy the premium pass. So give them something to do. God, there's nothing to do. Like, as it stands right now, I played for 4 hours and I got 81 points. I'm not sure if it's just not popping up. I'm not sure if I need to, because they say that you need to reach the second island before it starts, like, really working. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like then make that clear here somewhere, because they have no information about that here. There's nothing. There's nothing, man. So, yeah, let me just say that as much as I can appreciate this and get behind a nice battle pass with cool cosmetics and stuff, I'd still like to do it. Even if I'm at the start of the game, you know, if I spend money on this, let me do something. Don't limit it to just the late game. Because apparently capturing a wild Temtem or defeating a wild Temtem only gives 3 experience. 3. Dude, oh my god. Look at this. You'd need to defeat and capture 1,000 Temtem to even just get 1 level out of the 60 in this pass. So, okay, I'm done. That's the rant. That's how you earn experience. I'm not sure if it's quick. I'm not sure if it's slow. I know for now, for me, as a low-level character, right in the starter zone, it's super slow. It's barely moving. However, with that out of the way, let's look at what's in the Battle Pass. Let's decide together if it's worth it. After that, we're going to look at the in-game store and the Kudos system, and then the Twitch drops, and then all the rest. First things first, you get boosts, experience boosts. There are a bunch of them in here, and they will total probably something like 10% or whatever. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6? Is that where we at? Okay. I mean, okay, it's more, it's more than 10%. Right. So 6 times 3. I wonder if I missed one. That's 18%. I don't know. Anyway, XP boosts. It makes it go faster. Cool, cool, cool. Then you get dye bundles. There are a lot of dye bundles in here. This is Autumn in Meadowdale. The die bundle, you can see the little colors on the drop there. That's the colors you get in it. It's cool, I guess. It's cool. There's a yay emote. There's another die bundle. This is a spark of 0B1. A toast banner. The banners, they're visible pretty much everywhere. Like you have them in your friends list, social panel, in the club list. You see them in PvP matches. You see them all over the place. It's kind of a cool way to customize your character's look and feel. Cute boy t-shirt. I like it. I like it a lot. This is like an emote that you put down. The party hard hollow. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, I guess. Novas, as I was mentioning, you get the Novas when you level the pass up. You get enough to be able to buy the next one. Launch party, I think that is a loading screen. They don't say it here, but I think it's a loading screen. Ready for picnic table. There you go. It's a housing item. Lots of cool housing items, by the way. It's really nice. I think that the housing system in this game seems to be pretty fantastic. I've not tried it myself yet. More experience. Then we have Life of the Party title. The title goes over there, as you can see. Sparzy banner. 100 Novas. That's on the free track. 0B1 antennae. There seems to be 2 different ones. I'm not sure if that comes with the hairstyle. I'm assuming it does. It's just sort of a male-looking one and a female-looking one. Cheer-in music track. Here's a 0B1 Luma die bundle. Happy Day hat. Loserville population U pose. Pose is once again just like sort of a cosmetic kind of thing. It's nice. It's cool. TamerPass boost. A teleportation seal. This is when your Temtem comes into battle. You can have like a different animation for them coming in. It's a nice way to sort of differentiate yourself a little bit from the playing field. You know, when you're playing against other people, you get different ways of revealing your Tems, and that's kind of nice. It's just a little animation that plays when your Temtem gets summoned, basically. Another holo. This one's Mad Love. Another holo. This is the Celebrate 01E Celebrol holo Story Top. It's nice. It's nice. It's got stars on it. Springtime in Lochberg die bundle. 100 Novas. Here's a glowing die. This is Xylot Acid. You can see it's actually glowing. It's like pulsating, basically. Stronger Than Thou. Another emote. Pick a Pig banner. Friendly Hug. Another emote. You can also see the rarity over here. More experience. Here's... it's a me, Pagliacci. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like a clown. It's like a clown nose with hair. Yeah, okay. Sparzy helmet. That's super. I dig that. I like all the hats and stuff in this game. The full body suits and stuff like that. Also fantastic. Here's the old timer popcorn cart. That's another furniture item. Some Novas. Victory is Mine pose. Another loading screen. Acid Wave versus Burning Land. Here's a rename voucher. I think that's for your Tims. Harlequin bottoms. Nice pants. I think that goes to the story top. I'm not sure. More Novas. Da Party seal. That's basically the animation when your Temtem comes into play. It's like a confetti one. Sparzy Dab Hollow. Not sure why anyone ever wants something like this. There's a XP boost. Pub style darts. Once again, some nice stuff in the free track. More Novas. Party Gal title. Teehee I Won pose. Summer in the Solaro die bundle. Maroon Flash Luma-like die. That's not glowing, but it's Luma-like. Denizen or Denizen table soccer. This is a loading screen with 0B1 on it. Glam Rockstar outfit, which actually, in all honesty, looks more like a clown outfit. There's another renaming voucher. More Novas. TamerPass Confetti Blast emote. Good game music. Firework seal. It sort of gets progressively more impressive. A Tateru banner. Cute, cute. Party animal title. More Novas. That's a glowing purple born die. Tamer Kiss swag. Oh, that's fantastic. I like that one. Disco funk music. Crazy to Y Hollow. There's a monkey dance. Music banner. Radioactive haze glowing die. Bang bang pose. Disco Inferno Florin. Pew's got your back backpack. That's cute. Temtem up. More Novas. Music seal. It's kind of cute. Drums. That's an emote with music. Character's not really doing much there though. Sparzy suit. I like that a lot. It's super. That goes with the hat, obviously. Break out the confetti swag. Kind of cool once again. The characters and the expressions and stuff. I mean, I've mentioned this so many times already, especially in my character creation video. They look fantastic. They look great. That's the pop out that popcorn emote. Donut bag. Probably my favorite item on this whole battle pass. And then the carpet steed. That's your final item. That's a mount. And then you get 100 Novas over here. So, yeah, I mean, you guys can make up your own minds about the Battle Pass. I personally think it's pretty okay. It's only 60 levels, not 100. It's only cosmetics. Nothing that'll help you in the game. And, yeah, it's kind of fun. There's some fun stuff on there. There's stuff that I could think to myself, yeah, I mean, I'd like that. I'd like that for sure. Please, let me know what you think. And with that done, we're going to jump into the in-game store quickly and have a look what's available here. So, this has some featured items that change basically once a week, right? They will change weekly, and they'll sort of be themed as well. Like sometimes you'll have items popping up for the events that are running in the game. Sometimes you'll have ones for like certain real life occurrences like Halloween or like Valentine's Day or Christmas or whatever. It's cool. It's cool. And the pricing on this, I'm not going to say I really like the pricing on this. It's a little steep, I think, but it's optional. And there's so much stuff you can earn in the game. So like this stuff here, it's whatever, you know. And I think that, and I'll talk about this at the end, but I think that if there was a way to earn at least a little bit of this by actually just playing the game, then people would be much happier about this. But first up, we got the Pick-a-Pig Carrier. That's 1,600. So you could equate that to around $16. I'd say $15, whatever. Depending on your currency locally, it might be even 10 to 15. Like you may pay closer to 10 for that. It's a bit expensive, but it's probably okay, I guess. The hood and then the dressing gown, it all goes together. That's 800 and 500 respectively. Then down here, the daily items, they cycle every day. This is fantastic. Yeah, you got the drama, you got the flashy animations, and then you got the humor as well. I love it with a cough at the end there. Fantastic, dude. It suits, once again, the style of the game perfectly. That costs 700. Yeah, you got a play work table, only 150. The workstation, just 100. And then we have a window here. This is 100 kudos. And I actually looked just before the daily rotation. There was another item here that was also for kudos. And that leads me effortlessly into the next segment of this video. We're going to talk very briefly about kudos. So if they keep giving us things to purchase here with kudos, and not just the cheap old common items, if they eventually put nicer epics or rares or legendary items in here for kudos, that would be fantastic. Then on top of that, they need to allow you to earn the kudos in-game consistently. Okay? So basically what a kudo is it's the currency you earn from doing the achievements. And the achievements, they could be anything. Tempedia, here you go. So capture or hatch each starter Temtem, 25. Apprentice Tamer, capture, evolve or hatch 20 different Temtem species. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. I'm on 10 out of 20. You get 5 for that. Varying amounts. Here's one for 200. There's certain ones that give items, as you can see over here, and certain give kudos. The way it works is you complete it, you click it, you get the kudos. And then you've got your kudos to spend. And there are lots of them. The hidden ones are hidden for spoilery purposes. But basically, the way it works is you can just play the game and you'll earn the kudos. Then you get to spend the kudos on the in-game store. And probably in other places as well. To buy items, if you so desire. And honestly, that's cool. That's fantastic. Once again, it's just giving players something extra to do. It's another activity that you can add into the game for the early game, for the late game, for whenever you want it. It's nice. It's nice. So I feel like that's pretty great. I feel like it's nice that they're actually giving you the option to earn those. But with that said, I think it would be even nicer if they could give people the option to earn the regular currency, the Novas, the premium one, in-game as well. I think that would be amazing. Like, honestly, I think that would be fantastic. If you could somehow build it into maybe the in-game tournaments. You know, maybe if there are tournaments running and for the first... And maybe this already exists. I don't know. But if maybe for the first 10 places in the tournament, top 10 maybe, they get a little bit of kudos each. Like maybe 500 for first place, scaling down to like 50 for 10th place or something like that. That would be super amazing. Amazing. Maybe you could add it to some of the late game PvE activities as well. But I mean like really harsh stuff, like stuff that takes time and effort. You know, not that everyone can just complete easily. Make it a trouble to obtain it. And then by doing that, if you offer the premium currency and the kudos for in-game activity, you will win back the favor of the players. Let me just say that without a doubt, people will love that. And they will love you, Crema, for doing that. It's the right thing to do. I know that, you know, you see that as hurting their bottom line, but you don't. No, you see that as securing your player base, making them happy, turning those frowns upside down, you know? That's it. That's my feeling on this. I think the Battle Pass is okay. I don't think it's a really sort of predatory one. It seems cool to me. I think that as long as they can somehow allow you to earn progress in it early on, it'll be great. And yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to see how they handle this. I think it's cool. I think it's fine. But I do understand the hatred and the rage that people are feeling. Maybe not at the intensity that they're feeling it at, but I do understand why people are unhappy about it. Because it's a trend that is growing in gaming right now, and it's not the most fun one to be part of. So, as one final point, I'm going to mention that there are Twitch drops right now, running on twitch.tv. If you watch any Temtem stream, you get a little banner for yourself, and if you watch 4 hours, you can get yourself a backpack as well. It's pretty cool. It's nice. So you can come and check my Twitch stream out if you'd like. I'll put a link below, or any other Twitch stream on the platform. All you have to do is watch 4 hours and you'll get both those items. And if there is one run of Twitch drops, there'll probably be more in the future. So, hey, it's worth just keeping an eye on that. Definitely worth it, 100%. And that brings me to the end of this video. I'm going to say that I've been having a fun time in Temtem. I actually deleted my character and started fresh, and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. It has been cool. Like, really nice. The servers were stable for the most part that I played, and yeah, I mean, I'm just sort of slowly but surely working my way through it, exploring everywhere, immersing myself completely, and it has been an enjoyable experience. It's nice. It's nice seeing the players running around here on all the different platforms. Especially, you'll see over here when you come in here, there's a lot of different players. Like there's PC players, Xbox players, PlayStation, Switch, everything. All the different platforms. It's great seeing them all mixed up here and playing together. But again, with that said, I'm going to say, hey, thanks for watching. Please leave those comments. Let me know how you feel about all of this. About the game itself, about the price point, about the Battle Pass, the in-game store, the in-game currencies, everything. Let me know. Give this video a like and share it and do all that other good stuff too. Check back here soon for more. Most importantly though, happy Temtemming up and capturing all those Temtem. It's a lot of fun. Happy that.